He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe,
今日は彼の誕生日
his
であり
birthday.
ます。
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that.
こいつなんか放送禁止用語言ったの
Can
今
you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
パイズリ取り
Prison's a mixed bag.
ふざけんなよこいつ パイズリ取りって
Against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously,
脳
Titwank
みそ焼けてんのかこいつ
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends have thrown me a surprise party.
ふざけんなよこいつ
Okay, well, we're told that you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
ウェイじゃねえんだよ
I think asking that is an
放送禁止用語相性に入れる
It
な
sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and
こい
solve
つ
it
マジ最悪だな
Since leaving custody,
マジで
have you been
よ
able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys
ウ
are
ェ
here.
イ
Big Chris, Little
Big
Chris,
Chris.
and Vampire Chris.
やばいやばい
This one's, yeah.
やばいやばい
One
Yeah,
sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's
これストリッパーじゃないあれあれストリッパーじゃない出張ストリッパーじゃない
It's inherently
え
unjust.
視聴率下がってきてる
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
い
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
あちょっと
See,
放送禁止用語しか言ってないんだけどこいつ
caught
ら
you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
here, Tony.
fucking way. Let's police that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony?
ダメだって
Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me?
Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
あぶ
I
ね
believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my
ありがとうございます
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting
Okay,
the
okay,
breeze
okay.
in the
視聴率上がってきてる
cafeteria, and I said, hey,
ゲージ上がってきてる
let's actually
上のゲージね視聴率
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd
ちょ
been
っと
laid
10秒
off
ごとに画面を切り替えていく
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at
Shush, shush.
university, so I knew the ropes
Okay,
as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the
内
maths
地だよ
teacher.
ナイチェだ
Yes,
よ
that's me, Jeff Algebra,
Yes, yes,
maths
yes.
teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks,
よ
Steve.
しよしよしよ
Maths
し
is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art
や
forms
ば
in
い
history.
これそろそろ放送禁止用語出るんじゃないかな
When we travel around all these problem schools,
なんか興奮してない
poor kids
こいつら
see us, They say, hey,
待
I
って切り
really
替えな
want
い
to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and
大丈夫だ
they
な
touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like
大丈夫だ
Algebra,
こい
there's
つら
really only one choice of career
わかっ
for me. My wife, Angela, and I We often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the
こいつ大
difficult
丈夫だなこいつら
issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at
大丈夫
school.
だ
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like
こいつ何
maybe
なん
she's
だよ
you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
おうおう
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see
そう
it.
大体やばいやつしかいないね
That's it, that way.
はいはいはい1番ね1番ね多分
So, Jeff, when did you first hear
Oh,
about the grant?
that's
2 days ago, a letter from
2 days
advance
ago.
arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and
What's it?
they
What's it?
rang the number at the
What's it?
bottom of the page. And next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which
切り
way
替えが
we'll be
難しいんだ
voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day. And so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell
Okay.
are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short
ファック使うな、お前。
section of Hey.
ファック使うんじゃねえよマジで4番か
Dear diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
何何こ
Another day of tears.
れ CM
Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the
これ何俺何見せられてんのこれテレビで流していいの
What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist.
Gary the Fist. Going somewhere, little first year.
これ何
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all
Ne-
morning. But, well, this makes me feel better about my
視聴率上がったけど
violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject
視聴率上がってんだけど
and so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers.
待って待って
Now,
今
give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me
今ファッ
today.
クって単語出た
Why I'm only truly happy when I'm eating.
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant. Keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're
Quick,
just a
大丈夫か？
sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends.
これどうすんの
Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But
ば
I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
何何何何
Take a look at me.
うん
Take a little look at my face.
うん俺頑張ってるよ
I could be you,
俺カット割りマジ考えてる
and you could be me.
マジカット割り頑張ってるけど
I can be cheeky
俺マジカット割り頑張ってんだけど
if you work as a team.
こんなにカット割り頑張らなきゃいけないの 頑張ってるよね俺マジでカット割り頑張ってんだけど俺こんなに頑張るの
Listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
きないの
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum and dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
おおおお
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard
俺こんなに頑張るの
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard.
マジテレビっぽくやってるけど頑張ってるけど俺こんなにカット頑張るの
Life can be peachy keen.
やばい3番使えない
Yeah.
茜が予選なんなんだこれは
Just work as a team.
3番使えない3番が変なの映ってる
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship.
Yes! Oh, oh, oh.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Monthly News.
CM
Join us tomorrow night
ラスト CM
for all the headlines from across the
CM5 秒
country.
前
My name is Jeremy Donaldson.
432
Have a peaceful night.
0
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What the literal fuck was that?
待ってまた P 入れるの俺
believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but don't make it so.
I have a similar belief about
マジでよマジでふざけんなよあれよあのさ OK よしよし俺全部 A 取ったよ全部 A 取ったぞこれまた極貧なの俺いやー放送されたやつ見るかこれ見るのが楽しみだわ俺
What's in store tonight on Channel 1?
よし
Kicking off our evening schedule is a retrospective of the best moments from Peter Clement's Just the Joke.
おもろいなこれ16倍速して最初のぶっ飛ばして
With a leading economist and radical free thinker.
俺ちょっと飲み物取ってきますさここの最初の部分はどうせ大したことないでしょ
Unfavorable rumblings
ちょっと飲み物取ってきます
already heard from overseas. I'll be asking my guess
いや
whether
ー
advance can deliver
面白い
only
な
a fraction
これ面
of
白い
their
わ
manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash, intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborgen-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement
ここら辺は割とどうでもいいところなんだよね
the pair stated,
俺が写真選ぶだけでしょ株価が上がるように印象操作とか多分するんでしょ
Playing the field, rumors abound as sporting legend Johnny Hansley is snapped.
早送りするかここら辺はどうでもいいのよ
Young Jeremy, we're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
もうここら辺どうでもいいね。うん、なんか来た。ネットフリからなんか広告が。通知か。そう。このおもちゃが危ないんでしょ。これ CM 流していいのかっていう。
And his incredible real action eyes. It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out. Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly. Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
これいらねえな。
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of
We're working every hour.
We can just try and cook with the caseloads on our
Change.
俺が気を利かしてここカット変えたんだよね。
Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide.
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about. Hello, Mr. Donaldson. Hello, Mrs. Jack. We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public. Sorry to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him? Yes, I totally understand. Quite a picture of a burdened legal sector there. As a judge, ladies and gentlemen. Move on here. And now with a very different perspective.
そう、こいつも最悪だったよね。
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or, gosh, so you feel the streets simply unsafe anymore. Where have we gone wrong?
4倍速するか。あれ画面切り替えるしかないよね。あれは。
Good white people.
Darling, where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said, get back in your kid's... No! Naughty! You beast, Clive! You...
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A...
voice. And finally tonight, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in Britain?
こいつ
Structure's quite nice,
こいつ最悪だからな。
institutionalisation, as you can imagine, and obviously, quite hard to come by. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads. Okay, well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel the time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony? Tony! I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. So fine! I think asking that is an oversimplification. It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since we're in custody, have you been able to find a new job? Yeah, all the boys are in. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris. This one, yeah? Yep. One sec, love.
ストリッパーって出てんじゃん。
Rehabilitation's difficult with the time, Jez. Just got to set up.
ピッピーだよ。これよくニュース番組に成り立つね。これ CM か。そう、ここよな。
Yes. We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The...
もうちょっとテレビ番組っぽくなってるもんな。ちょっと劇を見たいな、早く。
Hey.
Wow, how did you...
よしよし。来た。ここ。
Dear Diary,
うん。
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
うん。
Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
よくテレビ出る気だったら。
Around the corner. Oh, Oh, hi, Gary.
Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist! Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going!
Right. Who are you to stand up to me?
最悪だなこいつ
Gary
ら
the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2
俺
new
カット割
friends.
りうまくねえ
Vanessa
か
is captain of the netball team. Yeah.
俺カット割りしか
And
考え
Blake
てないけど
owns a
な
motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
This is 最悪だったら
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen. If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
おいまともやん
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
おいやばいやばいカット割りいいねあいいだいいだいいだいいだおこれ高視聴率だわ
Hey, kids, I'm
あ
Gary
ー
the
もうめっちゃ
Fist.
自然だ
You
わ
think folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice. And I'd do better if you knew the way that I
いいな
became
これ
Gary the Fist.
おいうまっ
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late,
なん
and he
だよ
hit
この
my
ゲームよ
dinner he had
マ
to
ジで
wait. Where's my dinner?
うまかったよねカット
It's not ready.
うまいわここ自慢できるわほら
Don't make me
ほら
ask you again.
うまっ
Hitting women is wrong.
うまっ
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
うまっ
Life's pretty
カ
hard on
ッ
a
トう
council
まっ
estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship.
Yes! Oh.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News.
いやーよかったよかった今日もいい番組作れたわここ見ないといけないのかなこれ見ないといけないのかなあんま見る気ねえけどなこれでここであれ再生ってどうやんの再生これでしょ
Nagami後ろ。
後ろカーテンです大丈夫ですおたまちゃんおたまちゃんこんにちは あれ？あ、ないんだ。これ後ろがないんだ。これはプレイがあるの？ああ、これはプレイあるのね。はいはいはい。放送前は特になかったのか。オッケーオッケー。
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive.
ここら辺興味ないんだよね。これ見なくていいかな。これセレクトってあるけど、これ何？はい、戻しちゃった。なんかね、番組を作るゲームやってますよ。ディレクター。カット割りとか、放送禁止用語言われたら P 入れたりと
All
か。
that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking.
ここら辺別にいいのかな？あんま気にしなくていいのかな？これ終わった後なんか言ってたっけこいつ。だけどここら辺さ、見るもんないよね。終わった？
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately
I can't understand it for you. Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
なんかここら辺さ、話し合いが終わった後さ、なんか結構いがみ合ったよね。
open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me.
そう、ここで
When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
で
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
いや、散々言われようじゃないかよ。めちゃめちゃバカにされてるじゃん。これだから。面白いな、こいつら。
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
彼女はいい
Said I
人。
put a word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Is little JD scared of the big bird caught you with water?
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
4, 3.
で、ここら辺はもう全部終わったんだよね。いやー、ねえ、SM のやつが出てきて、で、なんか奴隷みたいなやつを奥に連れて、で、パイズリトニーが出てきて、あ、終わったね。
After the break, Megan will be live with some lucky young lesbians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
茜だよさん、選挙また見たい。
1 minute back,
選挙ま
everybody.
た見たい？見る？
That went well.
Piss off.
Smooth, incisive journalism.
I can have you fired.
You'd miss my
やばい
charm.
よ、選挙。ちょっと待ってね。選挙、ちょっとこれ一個だけ。これさ、裏でなんか喋ってたよね。なんかミュージカルみたいにやってる時に。なんか喋ってたよね、あいつ。俺、それが気になるんだよね。
Well,
ここら辺は全部ぶっ飛ばしていいんだよ。途中からさ、左下のモニターにさ、あいつが出てきたんだよ。どこら辺だろ？結構後半ら辺だよね。劇やって。放送画面みたい、あかねちゃん。放送画面がいい。あ、出てるやん、ハッチ。
Just work as a
あ、
team.
何も言ってねえわ。すごい嫌な顔してる。あ、ここだ。ここだ。
Have a peaceful night.
で、ここで
and
CM
we're
入るんだよ。
out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
めちゃめちゃ言われてるじゃんあいつらマジであいつらめちゃめちゃ言われてるじゃんマジで笑うわマジで笑うわあいつらやばいないや選挙ひどかったよねいやマジ笑ったわでここら辺はどうでもいいんだよこいつマジ最悪だったね選挙笑っちゃったよあれでこの後にまたなんかあれでしょ音切りそうみたいな感じになってでまた次の放送が始まるんでしょこれ CM かなあ CM だね
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty low in southern trick they had against us, but you, the people, you saw right through their.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarse.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
この P 入れてるの俺だからねおたまちゃんとさおたまちゃんと P 入れてるの俺だからね
A party's what you have when things are going well.
マジ笑え
When the
るわ
country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
これ P が釣れると視聴率下がっちゃうからさこの P 入れてるの俺だから
But
ね
today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of problem. You rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret. So to you posh
people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leader.
おいどうすんだよマジでよマジでふざけんなよあいつらマジでどんだけピーピー言わせんだよどうしようもねえなマジでいや面白かった もうろくなやつら出てこないんだけどこの番組。もうちょっと人選べよ。あるやろ。で何する ?90、11、12、15。深夜。うん。
あかねだよさん、やっぱりおもろかったわ。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。あめちゃんあめちゃんお仕事上がりかなね。あめちゃんこんにちは。長いシフトが終わって家に着くとカウンターの上に自分宛ての紙があったと。家賃を払わなかったから追い出されると。 B 級のホラー映画ね。キャンディー11時までには家に帰ると約束するならとチャーリーを行かせる。チャーリーにダメだというあっしゃんがこんな朝でしょ。これどっちでもいいんだよね。俺これさノベルっていうのチャーリー行かせるよ。もうこれどうでもいいんだよね。ここらへん帰りを待ってテレビに雑談で真の横になってもチャーリーは寒い姿はない。明日は学校だし約束をした。そこ行って家までと思います。疲れてし機嫌も悪い。チャーリーを信じよう。すぐに戻る。これどうしよう。子供が戻ってくるかどうかだよね。いや子供心配だな。ちょっと迎えに行ってみるか。謝ってきたって。だけどね、可愛い顔でごめんなさいって言われたら許しちゃうよね。人間だから。結構経ったの日が。結構日経ちすぎじゃない？ 48 日。タイトなクリスマス。クリスマスね。今ではテーブルの上座に座っている父の席だと。年老いた母が必死に目を開けようとしてる中、子供たちはクラッカーを引いた。昔からクリスマスは特別だったと。緊迫した午後だった。誰も感じない。パスポートの貸与を拒否して以来クリスと会うのは初めてだと。パスポートは伝なかったもんね。普段ならクリスマスは1年の中でもいい時期だ。クリスが鋭い目でこっちを見つめてる中、カトラリーの音だけ聞こえる。おばあちゃんクリスマスは楽しい。乾杯する。黙っている。乾杯しようぜとりあえず。メリークリスマス。みんな揃ってよかった。乾杯の先とにグラスが音立てて、クリスは動かない。いやーみんな揃ったね。クリス君のおかげ。クリス。サムがため息つく。さあクリスマスだ。過ぎたことは忘れようじゃないか。まあサムの言ってるだ。みんなで楽しむ。とりあえず楽しむよ。一日だけ忘れよう。いろんなこと。クリスは背を向けて安いローストチキンの切らしに苛立っている。娘のスージが詰め寄ってきた。私のこと愛してくれるよね。クスッとある。いつもにこういうの好きじゃなかったかなと冗談で返す。スージーは呆れ顔。ちょっとお金が必要。クリスが頭金の花を鳴らした後で話の腰を折られた。期待しない方がいいよ。スージーじゃないの。アレックスは気前がいいとは言えないって知らなかった。こんな親子の会話にいちいち皮肉を挟んでくんのクリス。最低だなこいつ。無視した方がいいよ。無視して娘に微笑もう。おばあちゃんここにいるから今は本当にお金が厳しいんだ。そういうお金はないんだよ。スージーじゃないの。なんでスーズって書いてあるの？まあお金の工面するかなんか知らないけど。ハッピーホリデイズ実績解除。お金はきっとどっかで使える。サムはこちらを見ていない。これ誰目線なの？肝臓でも売るかって書いてるよ。現在の資産肝臓でも売るかになってるけど、極貧から肝臓でも売るかになってる。どういうこと？肝臓売らなきゃいけない状態になってんの？極貧スタートなのに肝臓売る状態になってんの？棚からぼたもち。新たな請求書。議論に価値をもたらす。認可のパスポートを送付いたします。新たな資産浮遊還付制度の受理と検証の確認作業に移ります。小
小切手結構な額。クリスは正しかった。アドバンスは本当に富を再分配。へえ。私たちは国とへえ。経済的な行幸。行幸。あ、これで貧乏人は救われたってこと？まあ努力してない貧乏人はあれだけどね。あ、現在の資産運が向いてきた。来た。玄関のテーブルに留守番電話が点滅している。電話しました。心が静か。
Nagami。
あかねちゃん。ショックは不快感に変わり怒りへと変わった。サムにどう話した？何これ？我が国と外交勢力との間で緊張が高まっている情報がいくつも明るみに出てしまった。ナショナルナイトニュースチームとしても確実にスクープを出せるよう24時間体制で働くことになりました。お分かりですよね。明日の朝午前8時きっかりに出社してください。では楽しい夜アレックス。やばいキスして車のキーを皿からつかみカバンに荷物。伝言は無視しよう。今週末させない。配偶者には死ぬほど謝ることになるからどうしても仕事に行かなければならない。坊主マンの短期っぷりはもはや伝説だ。どっち優先しよう。だけどお金に余裕あるんでしょ。仕事なくなってもいいんじゃない？とりあえず家族優先でいいんじゃない？メッセージを消去します。今のは後ろかけ大したことじゃない。こうだけどアドレナリンが全身を駆け巡る。サブの腰を掴んで玄関のドアを叩きつけるように閉めた。休日は楽しまなか。月曜日に埋め合わせをしよう。そうだね。そうだね。これで仕事拒否ったってことでしょ。クビになるのかな。歓迎されない期間。はい、職場に戻ってきた。ムンゴさん本当に失望したよ。ウィンストン完璧な文章は血のように赤い。これ週末出社しなかったから出社しろってことだったの？結構日が経ってる。100になるんじゃないこれ。100なんない。許可表。許可書じゃなくて許可表？チャーリーが話してたユースクラブには見えない。息子のチャーリーはそばにいた。息子がアドバンスゴーゲッターズに参加するための書類にサインする。息子の書類のサイン。アドバンスゴーゲッターズってなんだ？学校からそこまでまっすぐ歩いて、これか。このチラシか。アドバンスゴーゲッターズ。ボーイスカウトみたいなやつかな。Sign up and join the fun today。出たいのかな。楽しいことはやっていく方がいいと思うけどな。サインした。いいこと。よし、いいことよ。100日で止まるよね。止まらないんだ。これいつ放送開始するの？割のいいパートナーシップ。まだ続くのこれ。何？開けてみると背景ウィンストン家。この手紙はアドバンス政府が平等のための戦いにおいて新たな一歩を踏み出したことをお知らせするものです。パートナーシップ再建プログラムは最大の民間企業を国有化し、その資源をこの偉大な国の住民に再分配することで皆さんが生み出した富を確実に皆さんこれやばいぞ。国として崩壊するぞ。やばいぞマジで。この国終わるんじゃねえ。全ての世帯は高い業績と財務上の健全性を実現するためにアドバンスに厳選された3つの団体のうちいずれか1つとパートナーになってもらいますと。いずれの収益も社会の世論に基づくものであり保証されるものではありません。次のいずれかを選んでください。これで選べばいいのか。これで株を持ってるってことになるんだ。左にさ今チラシあったじゃん。で放送局でこの持ってる株を上げればいいんでしょ。そしたらお金持ちになるってこと。家族のために優勝操作してくるか。一番左側に目でしょ。目のマーク分かりやすいね。これだね。Eye of the Beholder 株式会社。化粧品医療品クチュール。クチュールって何？私たちは全てのお客様です。医療品か。皆さんのこそビジネス、スポーツから旅行、あなたの時間までレジャーなしに喜びかけません。ニールデール。クレイジーネイルはいつでも割安。 割安の商品売ってるところって結構ブラックが多いんだよね。社内印象悪いんだよね。高級品売ってる人のところの会社の方がさ、結構社内のなんか人間関係うまくいってんだよね。体験談ね。で化粧品はね割と富裕層っていうか現在の資産快適になってる。こっちに行くか。マークも分かりやすいしここにするか。おはようございや。よし泥沼を打破できる。よし OK。 この国の未来は協力関係の中にも共に進みましょうと。印象操作するか株価操作するか。10代の反乱まだ続くの。古い車から無言で降りる。サムヒンジが次落書きをしたら弁償。彼女は少年そうすればよくなるでしょう。そういえばさ女性の人の犯罪ってね大体男に釣られてなんかやる犯罪が多いみたいでさ、アメリカとか日本はどうなのか知らないけどさ、なんか付き合う男で結構人生決まるらしいよ。現在の資産たまには贅沢だから男に力寄せなきゃいいんでしょ。数字はなんかなぜ数字は芝居するのか。今夜は2人とも眠れそうね。ベリーアドバンスなんか実績6解除したね。結構日が経ってるけどな。まだ放送しないの。あ、来た。やっと放送来たよ。ニュース番組だからほぼほぼ毎日帯でやってると思うけどね。やっとか。やっと出番か。嵐。来た。嵐。
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully.
Okay.
But make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show, total pimp. My god, that weather looks nasty.
OK。とりあえずファンに電源入れて、はい、入れて、で、ブレーカーオン。よし。
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
ちょっとモニターを映しとこう。で、ガバメントって何？これは再生原種、アドバンス、革新的施設、移ろいセンター。これ最後に流そう。で、クレイジーに。
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative.
もう始まってんの？
A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive
株価操
live
作。
interview with Prime
ちょっと待って、
Ministers
CM まだ選んでない。前立腺。前立腺経過、これどうでもいいわ。豚のような工夫、エレガントスキンクリーム、これにしよう。よしよし、廃墟。よし、印象操作。これで株価下げてこう。他のやつらの株価下げてこう。
We shall overcome.
よし。
Trapped in
ダ
Dante's
ンテの
tales
お手
for
に
more than a
1
month
ヶ月以上。
now, Doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensborg
これ4番。
and
B
David Wong announced today that they're considering
よしよし。
two possible options.
OK。
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
OK。
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand
貧乏そうな
earlier
ね。
today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, they've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too. And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Table for two. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private
お忍びラン
moment
チ。
after lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year. And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Johnny's secretive hospital visits have had the rumour mill churning. I think it's safe to say that they're not looking at his school report.
This is one celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the market
新製品発
buzzing
表
with interest.
ルミントン
This groundbreaking product
あこれ
was
これ
quite a
俺が
shock
押してるやつじゃない
when it was revealed earlier today.
俺が押してるやつじゃない
Though its critics are
ちょっ
skeptical
と株価操作しよう認証操作しよう
fulfill her promises.
ほら見た目がいいやつ
Breakthrough far
見
ahead
た
of
目がいい
its
やつ
time. The male
これで株価上がるはず
contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution.
オッケーオッケー
Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception. But others have expressed
避妊
concerns
薬な
over its safety and side effects.
ピルってこと
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick
Yo.
Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
オッケーオッケーオッケーしだいぶ番組の操作は楽になったわカット割りいやいつの間にかなんか相方のキャスターみたいのがいるな100日経ったからかあ番組のあれも変わったのかはいはいはい
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy.
Oh.
Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology
OK
for
OK
any
4
part
番
we
ね
may have played in the
4
tragedy.
番スタンバイ
We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, now upwards of 8,000 casualties, must
Okay,
be
okay.
averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all. After what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. It wasn't your fault.
なんだ
As
よ
you can see, Megan, there's still a few
なんか息子が傷
open wounds
あれやけど
here.
してね
I'll tread carefully.
何
I'm going to
俺
speak
文字
to
読めて
Timmy.
ないんだけど
Hello, Timmy.
Timmy?
Can you see me?
Timmy?
Mummy?
Mummy?
Who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy.
Oh.
She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes.
Smell
Huddled
love.
with fur, scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat.
ギュッと抱きしめたってことビッグハグって言うんだね
Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs.
ちょっとこの女性側のキャスターの画面映したいな
$89.99. And then,
ネタ
and then it's the general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
あのおもちゃが燃えたんだあのギズモみたいなやつ
I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded
ほっ
in
ぺ
your
たにめ
cheek?
り込んだの
Yes.
目が
When I took him in at night, it glows through
包
bandages.
帯越しに光る
I know it's under there.
Staring at me.
Yeah, some of
怖え
the other children have started calling him Timmy
三つ目の
Three
テイミ
Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes.
メガネで5や
And
ば
what's the last thing you remember before the darkness
お
overtook you?
狼狼ランさんですよねこの間フォローしてくださったこんにちはあの番組作るゲームやってます
Traumatic.
プロパガンダのやつ
You have nightmares.
Right, that's quite enough of you
これあんまり見どころないかもしれませんよ
camera to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
You had your
normal again?
questions, and now look. Oh, you've
これ
made
大丈
him
夫かな映して
cry.
て
All 3 of his eyes.
嵐ちゃん、あ、知り合い？
Will Elliot really love you again?
やばいやばい。不思議なのやってるでしょ。
Just one of
あ、オッケーオッ
the
ケー。
many
ブーってなった。
victims of an indescribable
今の映してよかったの？
shaking our nation.
血が出たっつってるけど。
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by
喋って。
Sophia Remington in the coming days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this
あぶね
crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the
こうやって
warning
さ、
signs
まずいところでカットで書いてんの。左側が、左側の4つがスタジオが見てるモニターで、真ん中が放送前の画面
Yeah, can we just get a close up on
で、右側が一番右のモニターがテレビが見てるやつ。
You should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praising
左側
their
で
swift response
カット割りが4つあるん
in
ですよ
bringing a set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back,
大体ね、これで実況するとさ、ろくなやつらが出てこない。
You won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
また続きます。CM、
Oh, sorry,
オッケ
I'm
ー。
bursting.
あぶね、ギリギリ CM 入れた。あぶね、あぶね、CM のやつ見てなかった。
Megan.
メガ。
Yes, yes.
Watch your back, Jeremy.
今 CM 中。
I'm more worried about these waters difficult.
右側が CM 流れてるっていう。いやー。
Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
いやー CM40 秒もあるからね。これリプレイって何？ Y でリプレイって何？ Y リプレイ。ああ、やり直すか。いいえ。これさ、CM ネジの喜びっていうのわけのわかんないに出てるからね。ああ、外雨降ってるわ。まあのんびり待ちますか。
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome.
カメラ準備しとくか。
I think we should just
どっち
keep
に
it
し
as
よ
it
う。
is.
こ
Well,
こ
of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it,
ね
Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto key.
10 seconds.
Just have to type again. Have they not fixed it?
Wanna see
そ
us
ろそろ放
fly
送禁止用語こいつら使うからね。
5,
4、3、2、1、スタート。
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later,
よしよし
we'll be
で、
speaking to
喋
the
ってる
Prime
人に
Ministers about their
カットを映し
exciting
て
new healthcare
最長でも10
facilities,
秒。
transition centers.
10秒。
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's
そろそろよ。
reporting live from the
いくよ、
finals
4番。
of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right,
Okay.
Megan. You join me live
完璧。
here from the final
完
of the
璧な
first
カット割
annual
り。
Sports Board Championship.
Okay, 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 okay.
It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie
こうやって
Striker. She's the more
こいつらを映
experienced
して
varsity player today. Striker
Okay,
has
okay,
got an
okay.
accuracy of 7,
よしよしよしよし
a
よし
rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban.
Okay, okay.
Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. And facing her tonight.
はいはい。で、これを映して、もう完璧よ。もう番組として完璧なカット割りを俺は目指してる。
Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
あ、ビンタチェック OK。ビンタチェック OK。
Still going on.
よしよし、ビンタチェック OK。
And, Striker, of course, first to start as she
はい
won the
服脱いでる
earlier on by
で
some
こいつも
margin.
脱いでる
Harris, perhaps the
よしよしよしよし
brawn and not the brain.
うん
Stupid.
スピューデって言ってるとお前ふざけんなよスピューデって使うなよ大丈夫だな今
Nice
よしよ
start
し
there from Striker. She's determined not to let the
Yes, yes.
nerves show. Not after last time.
うん OKOK
On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy
OKOK
using his arm to pick up the ball.
うん何やんのこれ
Not a bad shot there from Harris.
今のミスったの
For shot
何
number
この
3.
競技何
All right.
狼神嵐さん、何の競技
She's
だ
gone to sort of
わかんない全くわかんない股の下から投げたけどちょっとこれ何
To Harris.
これ何
With the ref, but it got sorted out.
次こいつかはいはいいけいけいけ
Back to Harris
いけるよ
now.
な
The ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
いけよ股の下からいけ
Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
もう一回
Oh no, and Harris is not
Okay.
very happy with that.
なんか喜んでる。喜んでる。球入れたら勝ちなんじゃないの？ちょっとよくわかんないけど、チェンジになるよ。何がチェンジだろう？何これ？これ何なの？視聴率上がるのこれで？戻るんかい？意味がわかんないんだけどこれ。ストライク？待って待って、危ない。ヌーディストが映った。ちょっと待って、ダメ、ヌーディストがいる。待って、危ない。ふざけんなよお前マジで。やめろって変なことすんのは。マジで、ダメ、映る。ふざけんなよマジで。出てけよヌーディスト。あんたよろくだし。マジで。危ない。よし。オッケー。危ねえマジで。よしいけ。よし。危ねえ。オッケー。あ、違う、こいつか。
And was that offensive thumbscrew? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move. Back to striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.